Hi guys, welcome. Okay, hopefully the connection works today. I don't know why it wasn't working, but anyway, yesterday was a pain in the ass. What is this curtain in the way? I have my coffee here. I don't know why I'm dragging today big time. Anyway, let's get started. Sue, General. Okay, so this card came out when I lifted up the deck. Two of Swords. You might have some serious decisions to make coming up. But you're prepared to do so. Two of Wands. You're going to move forward slow and steady. Got some nice financial stability coming in and being perseverant. Three of Pentacles. Feeling like a work relationship is well balanced and deep rooted. So if you're getting a job or if you have a job now, it should be something that you can depend on. Justice, you got some good karma on your side. Also some choices. Well, the decisions came up earlier and now choices. Plus, you have the Four of Swords here, which can be taking time away for rest and relaxation. It could be time that you spend alone, but you would be kind of recharging, taking a moment to recharge. Brittany, why is Bobby so distant? I don't know, he's a little heartbroken or upset about something. Three of Swords upright. But he's going to move past it because here we have coming in the Judgment card, which is like, judgment can be being at the right place at the right time. It also could be coming to a crossroads in your personal life or coming to a crossroads where you have to make a decision. But either way, the heartbreak moves into the past and he starts to move forward. I think that you should be hearing from him a little bit more coming up because you have the Nine of Wands, which would be like feeling like you could breathe a sigh of relief, like things have gone back to normal. TD, General for the week. Bouncing up and down? Go ahead. Bounce up and down. I know you like to bounce. You're funny. The theme of this week is good fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Luck. Like it's like feeling lucky. You've got here Eight of Pentacles, which could be hard work, but like putting a lot of effort into something, and it can be working on anything. It's usually a work thing, or it's usually a taking a course now that you could, like an apprenticeship, something that you're learning now that can make you money in the future. It doesn't have to be. But it might be because you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which brings in a large sum of money in the future. It takes a little time. You also have the Lovers card this week, so you may be feeling lucky around love. And no longer feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Water sign is around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This week, anyhow. Dylan, relax. He doesn't like trucks. Always a truck. All right, the truck is leaving, baby. He's leaving. He's pulling out. Yeah, he's going away. He doesn't like trucks. I don't know why. I'm going to do Zara's general reading because she's got to leave. General reading until the end of June. Okay, so you may be feeling a little bit regretful. You got the Five of Cups. but that's going to move into the past. Somebody out of the blue shows up. It may be that Taurus. You actually might be holding yourself back when it comes to him. And you may be halting things. Chariot in reverse is like, hold up. Take a step back. The Death card. You're beginning to transform and evolve on a personal level that has nothing to do with anybody. So moving forward, like you're going to start to put yourself first and what your wants and needs first, which is really good and really healthy. Use your intuition because your intuition is spot on and you have magic around you. You also have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and feeling like there's success around love between now and the end of June. So you got some nice options. And also like the putting yourself first. Like putting yourself first, not in a selfish way. You know, it's not like I only care about myself, but it's like putting your wants and needs before people that aren't putting your wants and needs first. What do you need? Maybe he needs some water. Let me get him some water. You need a little water there, buddy? Does he need water? Yeah? All right, let's give you some water. Here we go. We have this right here. Oh, yeah. While I'm in here, I'm going to throw up another cup of coffee because that's just how it is. A little energy. All right. Okay, buddy. Two cups of coffee. Right. Okay, Savage. What's being said about me from Diana to my friends? Okay, let's see. What's Diana saying? All right, what's going on with this Diana? You are protected. So I wouldn't even worry so much about what she's saying. You have happiness and you have the powers that be protecting you with the Judgment card. This person may be slightly jealous of you. There's something about you that makes them very nervous. They feel threatened by you. And they may talk bad about you or say things that aren't true, but you're protected and people know that they're lying. Or, you see, that like reading for a group of people, it's difficult because not everybody feels the same way or not everybody gets the exact same vibe. But overall, it's basically, they feel like you're strong, you're well-grounded, you're dependent, you're... All right, it's not buffering on that one. Let me see if it's buffering here. This is driving me crazy. I don't know why that keeps happening. We had this problem last night. Okay. So, reading for a group of people, not everybody feels the same, but the overall gist is pretty much similar. Your friends know who you are. They know that you're stable. They know that you're well-grounded. They know that you're dependable and reliable. And they also know that you're very secure in who you are. So, bless you. So no matter what she says, they don't believe it, and it's kind of going back on her. Like, it's making her look like an asshole. I don't think you have anything to worry about. You're protected by the powers that be, and you have happiness around you. I would ignore this person because the less attention you give them, the quicker they'll go away. They're not making an impact. Like it's like they're spinning their wheels in mud. They're not going anywhere. So, like, you're not getting anywhere with your friends. Ignore her and she'll go away. I don't know why people... Jealousy is a very strange emotion because the more you're jealous of someone else, the more it comes back to you. But that's like that with every emotion. But with jealousy, it's like a lot of times people don't even know what it is that they're jealous of. Very strange. Anyhow. TD, is the water sign that keeps showing up in my readings and the Scorpio. Okay, let's see. What do you use these? Interesting, because we have 70% chance it's the Scorpio, but you also have here a Pisces showing up. So there could be a Pisces coming in as well as that Scorpio. Very interesting. Anna, does Jay have plans for us in the upcoming months until next year around the same time in 2021? Okay. I have 33% chance that he has plans. Two of Cups is in reverse, which would be like a negative, but the world here is positive. So what I'm thinking is that he's thought about it. He doesn't have anything solid and concrete. He may not be exactly sure when he's coming home or how far into the future he can look. But there's thought that's been put into it with one ace and the world. Bobblehead, is Chuhin angry with me? I got a 70% chance, yes. I also think it's going to blow over. Inez, what's coming towards me and N in love? Well, N is a little undecided. Two of Swords in reverse. So, not sure. However, this is what's coming up. Feeling a little bit more balanced. Feeling like you have good luck on your side. Feeling like there is possibly a trip to water, by water, or around water. And you have magic here. So with magic, you can make just about anything happen. Focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Intuition is heightened. Listen to your intuition. I think communication picks up with this person. There's success around communication. Bobblehead, love for the next 6 months. Okay, you have a Taurus coming in out of the blue. You also have a Cancer coming in, leaving regret in the past, moving forward, no longer holding yourself back, and beginning a personal transformation. So the personal transformation is kind of key here, because as you transform, you're going to be calling in more people. If you're not with anyone right now, you're going to have some options. You also have the sun coming out over your life, which is happiness. You have an adventurous, fun-loving Sagittarius coming in, and you have like being at the right place at the right time coming in. So you've got a lot of stuff happening here that's going to be positive over the next 6 months when it comes to love. What I love the best is when people have choices, because it's like not feeling like you're stuck, or sometimes like we feel like there's just nobody out there, which is ridiculous because look at how many people are in the world. But yet when we're going through something, it doesn't always feel like that. But moving forward for you, you can have a lot of options. Anna, why did the lady Michelle disable me without explaining of a warning for the ACD job? Did she feel I didn't catch on fast or slow? Will she reconsider? Well, you know, I think a lot of these types of jobs, they want you to get it, right? Like they're looking to hire people. So I think a lot of these types of jobs, they'll give you the extra help if you need it because they want the help. So I do think that you're going to be able to get another chance. But maybe it's not this job. Maybe it's another one that's just like it. I mean, to me, it seems kind of silly to not give somebody a chance. You know, like, even when I worked at A&P, I mean, we would have kids that would come in there and we would be like, oh man, this one's never going to learn. But we would just work with them until they got it. And then if they really weren't getting it, we would transfer them to a different department. So I would think that they would be willing to work with you. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. That's like an apprenticeship or learning a skill. Ace of Pentacles is a new job opportunity. And then the High Priestess is use your intuition. I would reach out to the woman if you can and, you know, see if she can offer you help. I mean, look, we were all capable of learning, you know, maybe you just need to go over it a couple of times, or maybe you need a little extra help in some areas. Who cares? That's fine. If they need the help and you're willing to do the work, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't give you at least another chance. I think you'll get another chance. Andrea, love reading around me in the Capricorn. See, motorcycles don't bother him so much, but don't pull in here in a truck. Right, Dylan? Don't pull in here in a truck. Okay, so you've got some stuff happening. You may be feeling a little bit like you're coming off of a mini tower moment, or you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced right now, but pretty soon you're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain and regret will be moving into the past. Out of the blue, the Capricorn should show up and your relationship with them can move forward. There's also, with the Hierophant here, you could pick up like a spiritual practice that you guys do together that pushes your relationship forward a little bit more. Transformation can come in around this relationship, and also happiness, but it doesn't happen right away. It's kind of a journey. You guys also may be having some adventure, doing some adventurous things or doing things out of the ordinary. What are you doing over there? Vocalizing? Yeah, bounce up and down. That what's coming in love. You have a soulmate relationship coming in right now. If you're not with anyone, someone's coming in. If you are with someone, your current relationship can be rekindling or deepening. It starts to move forward pretty quickly, and you have happiness around it. Leaving in the past, arguments, bickering, and anxiety. Could be a water sign coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And things can change really quickly, or even overnight for you. Also, as a side note, Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill or a debt that's been hanging over your head. And that's like a relief. What's going on, lady? What's going on there, lady? You want to bounce or you want to come? Oh, you want to bounce, I know. All right. All right, bounce, bounce. Anna, when he returns home and rests up, will we plan a visit with his children and family, or will we take a trip first? Do you see us living together when he returns home? I don't see him wanting to travel when he comes home, not right away. Maybe planning to see the children, but I don't think that he's going to want to go away. I think he's going to want to be home. Let's see. I also don't see you guys living together, not right away. Hey, what's going on? You want to come out? You want to come out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa! You wanted to come out? All right. Here, you want to watch the video? There you go. Inez, will me and Ann meet soon? You need more food? You need more food? Why are you fussing? All right. Let me get her a bottle, and then I will do this one. Oh, he's sitting on her pillow. Oh my God. We're a little upside down here. Dylan, I need to take that pillow. We're a little upside down. A little upside down, kid. You could go on my pillow, but I need to have that pillow, okay? Thank you. Sorry. All right, hang in there. All right. Okay, all right. Just give me 1 second, and I got it. You see it? All right. All right, let's see. That up there. There you go. A little disorganized. Will me and Ann meet soon? I'm only getting a 33% chance it's going to happen soon. It may not happen as fast as you want it to happen. Chloe, what will Mark think of my new sexy pic? Wheel of Fortune. He's gonna like it. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, he's gonna like it. Go back up to the top. Coco, Kay's intentions towards me. Kay's intention towards me. She's been thinking about things a lot. You've been in her thoughts. She wants this relationship to transform. Got the death card. Lovers. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. Her intentions are to move things forward. There's a level of frustration around this relationship with her, but she does want things to move forward. All right. We are at Brittany. Oh, that was okay. You like this one? It looks like sherbet. Leaves flow. What do people think of my ex-friend Jay? We have common friends and we aren't friends anymore. Okay, once again, when you're reading for like a group of people, not everybody's going to feel the same. So this is kind of, it's going to be kind of broad. Overall, she comes up as like a weak person. Strength is in reverse, and I think that people see that. She might come off a little bit needy too. And like she doesn't focus her energy on moving her life forward, but she's kind of stagnant, or she plays the victim a little bit. I mean, I think overall people deal with her, but and I'm not going to say that nobody likes her. I don't think that I just think that she may be a lot of work for some people, and some people may need to be in a certain mindset before they can handle her. It's funny, she comes up, she feels to me like this woman that I know who is, she's really nice, but she's very needy. She just unloads all of her baggage on you, and you know, it comes up like you got to be in the right mindset to deal with her. That's what comes up around this one. Where am I here? Mo. Does Malik love me? Okay, let's see. Does Malik love me? I got a 70% chance yes. 70% chance yes, this person does love you. Julie, when will I find a soulmate? Okay, soulmate relationship for Julie. Nine of Hearts. So the hearts would be sometime this spring. The 9 would be September. So the time frame would be sometime from now until September. You can meet the person. So let's just say, for example, you meet them June 1st. You might not really get into a relationship until September, but like it's starting. So it's coming up around the corner. It's not too far off. Is this stupid thing not loading here? What time is it? Oh damn, this isn't loading. Let me oh my god, I missed a lot. Okay. Bobblehead, will the ex I'm thinking about come back and reconcile, and does he love me? Okay. He comes back to reconcile. Yeah, 70% chance. But you got the Chariot in reverse, and you also have the Death card in reverse. I'm not 100% sure that at the time he comes back, you're still going to want him. He cares for you. Yeah, he does care for you. There are feelings here. But we got to see how this plays out. I think you're going to have a lot of options. And by the time he comes back, you may be feeling a little bit different. We'll see. Inez. Will me and N develop our relationship, love relationship in the next months? Okay. I get a 33% chance yes. It looks like it's kind of slow with this guy. Moon, general for the week. Hard work. Hard work is coming in, but there's also good luck around you or a wish you put out into the universe, and you may be paying off a bill or a debt or something that's been hanging over your head that makes you feel good and relieved. Moving forward, you're no longer holding yourself back. You have somebody from your past returning. You also have some balance, serenity, compassion, and patience coming in this week. Overall, the week feels like it's pretty good. There's success around it, and there's passion. It should be a nice week. Anna, will Jay on the first call to me, will he say that he told me it would be a while, and will we argue about it, or will I just listen to him and will amend? Okay. I don't know if you argue with him on the first call, but you're going to argue with him about it. I don't think he's. I think he's going to try to talk his way out of it. Yeah, I do think he's going to try to talk his way out of it. But I don't know if you argue with him on the first call, but there's an argument around this, definitely. I mean, at that point, it's going to be your choice whether or not you want to mend things with him. You know, the element of free will, that's the, you know, the difference. You could get the opportunity and choose not to. You can get the opportunity and choose to make amends. It's how you feel at that point and what you decide to do at that point when you have him on the phone. So that's going to be your decision. Angelique, is there marriage between A and me, and when? Okay. Going to move you closer. I don't know. I feel like you're too close to the edge of the bed there. Let's just move you. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. You're looking out the window? All right, I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's marriage, but there is a spiritual connection with the Hierophant. So that could be higher than 33. And let's see when a possible time could be for marriage. First card that comes up is the Joker. The next card that comes up is the Six of Diamonds. So the Joker is like a wild card. It's like it could almost happen spontaneous at any moment. The other one, the Six of Diamonds, could be one of two things: the month of June, or it could be sometime over the winter. It also could read, the Joker could be New Year's Eve, so there could be an engagement in New Year's Eve, and then maybe the wedding doesn't take place until June. So there's a couple of different ways it could play out. Nana, general. Perseverance. That's the name of the game here. You've got perseverance that leads to happiness. All 10 cups are full. Queen of Swords, you may have some sharp words for people in your, immediate vicinity. That's okay. Voice your opinion. You have a wish that comes true around a love relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate relationship enters. Happiness that comes in along with personal transformation. It's with a fire sign, most likely, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Maybe a Sagittarius. This person is very adventurous. They're a lot of fun, kind of outgoing. Nana, will I find another job? And if so, how soon? Yeah, you're going to get another job. Let's see. 70% chance that you're going to get a job soon. Let's see when. It could be within the next 4 weeks. I think it happens pretty soon. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the top. I don't know, it's taking, like, I don't know why this is not loading. Well, it's a little slow. Oh, sorry, came back. Let's see. Hola, when and where will I meet my future husband? I don't know where you're going to meet. Like, I can't tell anybody where they're going to meet someone. Imagine if I had that kind of knowledge. I would be able to tell everybody you have to go to the library on Tuesday evening and you're going to meet him there. I don't know. I don't believe anybody knows that. Yeah, I can't answer questions like that. It just, it would be a lie. I can't. I'm not a liar. There are things that, there's too much free will that's involved. There's too many opportunities that happen, and there's too, like, you just can't tell somebody where they're going to meet their husband. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's like people look at marriage like that's like the end of the line, but we have a whole life that happens. Like, if we had that kind of knowledge, like if I were to say to you, you're going to meet him on Tuesday, May 5th, 2025. Like, what would you do between now and then? Would you date? Would you sit at home and wait? Would you know what I'm saying? Like, would you not live your life? It's like people are too focused on marriage when, like, I know so many people that have had better relationships with people that they never married and horrible relationships with the person that they did marry. So one thing doesn't equal the next. And maybe that's why the cards don't read that way. Maybe that's why we can't answer those questions. I can't get this here to load. And it's like that too when it comes to like the timing of things. Like, people will always say things like, oh, well, then how come you can't figure out how to win the lotto? And I always hate that shit, because it's like, you don't have timing. Like, there's no time in the spirit world. So you can't, like, say, like, if somebody has lucky numbers, like, for some reason I have a couple of numbers that always show up around me. If I were to play those numbers today, they may not come out, but they might come out tomorrow. Like, you can't lock into when exactly it's going to happen. If it did happen like that, then it would only be tarot readers that would ever win the lotto. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, nothing is written in stone like that, because we're given free will in this dimension. So we have the choice. Why isn't this thing here loading? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Josette, why was Dre in his feelings last night? He cares. Oh, I think he cares. Yeah, I think he cares. Yeah, he definitely cares. I don't know if you're going to see him in his feelings often because I don't think he likes to go there. I don't know if maybe he had a couple of drinks in him. He does care. It's almost like he puts up like a serious wall so that it looks like he doesn't care or he looks like he doesn't have any emotions. As human beings, we're all pretty much exactly the same. We all have the same basic needs and we all pretty much have the same basic wants, more or less. Some people want to hide those things, and he seems like he wants to hide it. That's why it doesn't come out often. And he also likes, like we spoke about, he likes when you do all the work because it makes him feel like he's a little bit more in control and he's calling the shots, but that's not true. That's just sort of like a front. It's like a defense that he hides behind, you know. You know, this thing is really irritating me. I'm going to shut it all together and go back on and see if that helps. Because it's not loading. All right, let me go back up to the top. Looks like I made it through all the super chats. Ariane, anything about work for C? Okay. Anything coming in for work around C? Well, things may be slow over the next couple of weeks, but moving past that, it looks like he's got the world at his feet. He'll be calling more of the shots. 8 of Pentacles can be physical work. Like if he's out of work right now, this could be that even if it's temporary, he's given something to do that he can earn money, or this could be an apprenticeship or taking a course or something that would help him earn money in the future. He also has a wish when it comes to work. Put that out into the universe. The next job that he gets or position he takes, he should be very well grounded. 3 of Pentacles is a relationship that's well grounded and pretty stable. So yeah, I think good things are happening on the work front coming up, but it may take a couple of weeks. Are we still drinking here or what? All right. Malika, what's next for Michael and I? What's next for Michael and I? I would be prepared for things to move forward, slow and steady. The world is at your feet and you're calling the shots. You have balance that comes in. You're not holding yourself back, and neither is he. And there's some temperance is like peace. Like there's peace around the situation. Things are moving forward nicely. Serenity. It should be a good time. Allison. I don't see the question yet. Oh, general. Okay. Oh, that was stupid. General for Allison. I'm getting Aries coming in around you. It's either an Aries that comes in around you or somebody who may be a little bit older or somebody who's got a position of authority. And they may be coming in as a love interest with the Knight of Cups. You also have a creative project around you that you may be working on. Cause for celebration around a new job or a new job opportunity that moves forward quickly. Arguments and fighting move into the past, and the sun is starting to come out over your life. So I think things are moving forward for you in a positive way, which is not to say that you can't have hurdles here and there, but it looks like life is moving forward, possibly a new job, possibly a new love interest. uh Demini, general. Somebody from your past may be coming back. You know, interesting. Six of Cups, somebody from your past comes back. Eight of Cups, you may be turning around and walking away from them. Could be somebody that screwed up in the past is looking for a second chance, and you may not be willing to give it to them. It looks like the love for them has run out. And you may be thinking about it a lot. It may be something that's weighing on your mind, but I think at the end of the day, you're like, I'm not having it. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. Hangman in reverse. Life moves forward fast. Knight of Swords. Judgment puts you at the right place at the right time. So interesting. I don't know what your situation is, but it reminds me of this situation. I worked with a girl who, I mean, she had this boyfriend that I didn't know her when she was with him, but she said that he was a drug addict and that like she did everything in her power to help him, like got him into rehab. I mean, like he cleaned out her bank accounts. I mean, he stole from her. I mean, horrible stuff. But she really believed in him and she really wanted to get him help. And then eventually she came to a point where she was like, this isn't healthy for me. I can't do this anymore. And she shut the door on that relationship. She said that the two of them went to a wedding, not together, but they were both at a wedding, and it was like really painful for her because he went with somebody else and he went with like another person, and I don't know if it was a family member or a good friend, but they had like room in the same hotel. So she knew that he was with somebody else that night, like in a hotel room, and it was really painful. But she made this decision to put him behind her. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, it was like within weeks that she met somebody else. And I know that people jump from one situation to the next, and I always tell people not to do that. But in this case, like, she jumped into this relationship, but she was like constantly like pulling herself back. Like, I don't know if this is what I want. I don't know if this is the right thing. And things like that happened for her. I'm not even kidding. I mean, before you knew it, like, I mean, he was like he treated her like gold. She got pregnant like willy-nilly immediately. Didn't mean for that to happen. I mean, he was thrilled, and I believe that they're still together. So, you know, sometimes that happens. Like, you put your foot down, you close the door on something that doesn't work, and then all of a sudden something else comes in. It's like you made the right decision, and now here is, I'm not saying that that's what's happening to you, but that's what the card reading reminded me of. So I felt it important to say, even if it's not for you, maybe for somebody else that's listening. Hasti. AG the Pisces connected with SM today. They haven't met, but they might because they live in the same city. Will AG have to change for feelings for me and choose SM over me? You see, I know this is different, right? Because this is arranged marriages, so it's a little bit different. But even still, when it comes to reality, you don't want to get into the mindset of needing to be chosen. I know that especially in a situation like this, because there's like other things that are involved based on astrology, but even still, you don't want to be in the mindset of needing to be the chosen one, because if you get into that mindset of feeling like you need to be picked off a shelf, like I'm choosing the green one or I'm choosing the blue one or I like sapphires over rubies, whatever, then you always end up losing. So you want to take that mindset out of the equation, because law of attraction wise doesn't respond to feeling like less than, like law of attraction wise is like, this is mine, this is belongs, nobody can take away from you what's yours. So feeling threatened that somebody else could come in and they could like the other person better always works against you. So I would try to stop looking at it like that, because at the end of the day, if you want to be with this person, you can't have the mindset that somebody else can just show up and take them away from you. If you have that mindset, you're going to lose them, because that's a fear and manifests very quickly. So try not to think of things like that. It's not like the feeling the need to be the chosen one doesn't work. It's like it's like there's a lot of fear. If there wasn't fear, you wouldn't ask the question. And the universe responds to fear by giving you more things you need to be afraid of. Like we vibrate in fear, we're going to get more fear. It's low vibration. So you want to try to change that energy of that. I'm only getting a 33% chance right now that things with SM move forward. But like I said, the energy of the situation is, if you're feeling like pick me, pick me, pick me, you're not going to get chosen. It just doesn't work like that. Like like in the chats here, right? People will put all kinds of crazy emojis, but I go in order. So you don't have to catch my attention, because I'm going to get to you when I get to you. This phone here, it's much easier for me not to lose my place. And it's the same thing, like law of attraction wise, like pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. That it doesn't work. So try to change the energy of the way you're looking at the situation. Like if you believe that you're supposed to be with him, and you believe that you guys are going to be together, then it's already in the works. You know what I mean? Allison, what's going to happen next? What's going on between KS and AT? Okay. Their relationship looks like it's very much up and down. I mean, they have the Sun, which is happiness. They have the Fool, which is spontaneous, carefree, fun, good times. But then they have heartbreak. And then they have more, 10 of Cups is more happiness. So their relationship is very much up and down. Probably a lot of extreme highs and extreme lows. Anjali, what does A feel for me? Does he love me? He cares very much about you. Yeah, there's definitely feelings here. Your intuition is spot on, so stay connected to your intuition. And this relationship has a lot of good fortune around it. The timing may not be there yet. There may be a little bit of a delay when it comes to timing, but he cares very much about you. He thinks that you're kind, nurturing, honest, down to earth, supportive, attractive. It's a nice connection. What are you saying over there? You talking? Yeah? You talking? Violet, what's up next on my current life path? Intuition is heightened. Stay connected to your intuition. It's coming up very strong around you. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. That comes up very strong too. Like turning your back and walking away. Like, you know what? I put in all I could here. It's not happening for me. I'm moving on with my life. And it looks like it works well for you. Your life starts to pick up. Things start to fall into place a little bit between now and like the fall time. Being at the right place at the right time. Things happening fast. No longer holding yourself back. So this reminds me again, another, like very similar to like closing the door on something that doesn't work, and then all of a sudden something that works really, really well falls into your place, falls in place. And it could be like on any level, but it's like an important thing if it's coming up in the cards. Emily, general. You're making all kinds of sounds, silly. You're silly. What's coming up? General for Emily. Success. The first thing that comes in around you is success. You also have some passion coming in, feeling like the world is at your feet. Page of Pentacles can be focused on a new business opportunity, or a new idea. Maybe something that comes in out of the blue. Eight of Pentacles, an apprenticeship, taking a course, something that has to do with your career, or something that would further your career, or job knowledge, whatever it is. Feeling prepared, put a wish out there. You got some nice money coming in. Nine of Pentacles. Demeanny, love reading for the month of June. First thing that comes up, Two of Cups. If you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate relationship enters. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person will be well balanced, adventurous, and fun, very well grounded, and have a lot of respect for you. Two of Wands is feeling prepared, ready to move forward with your life. The world is at your feet. Temperance is here, which could be a Sagittarius, or it could be that this person comes in with peace and serenity, and you're about to embark on a personal transformation. Sarah, what's coming towards me in love in the near future? That passion coming in. Knight of Cups could be a new love interest, and that person may be a Pisces, or they could be a very creative type. There's also an Aquarius around you. So it's possible this person is like an Aquarius Pisces cusp person, like February 20th, 21st, 19th, that kind of area. Or they could just be somebody who's very creative. It's a soulmate connection with the Lover's card. Your life can change pretty quickly with this person. And your intuition is spot on. It's like you're going to know them when you see them. Like when they show up, you know who they are. You're like, this is it. And it just kind of clicks. Now, if you're already with somebody, your current relationship would be rekindling, and you would feel like you've taken it to the next level, and that things are starting to fall into place with little effort. You know, it's not the kind of thing, like there's nothing worse, in my opinion, is somebody that has to try to make something happen, because that's just like, to me, it's not happiness, but this would be like things fall into place. Miss Ronnie. Am I getting sick? My energy is extremely low. We have a lot of planets moving retrograde, which that could have something to do with it. Also, you might be dehydrated. Try drinking a little bit more water. Let me see. I don't think you're getting sick. If anything, I would say maybe a little dehydrated. I would add a little bit of fruit or lemon to the water too, and I would really load up on it. I feel like I'm a little dehydrated myself. All right, let me just run to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. All right, baby, I'll be right back, okay?
control over your wireless plan. They give you unlimited carryover data. You pay for your data, you keep your data. Really? Yeah, you just swap your SIM card. You can also keep your phone, keep your number, keep your network. So much you have to answer. Oh, my daughters are okay, you know, you do you. Available 24/7 at trackphone.com. Trackphone Wireless. Now you're in control. The Kit Kat you love. With a minty flavored dark chocolate delicious twist. New Kit Kat Duo's minty dark chocolate.
Are you looking for me? Are you looking for me? Jessica, what blessings are coming in June? Okay. Blessings coming in around June. Life can change pretty quickly. It also looks like you have some fun, adventurous times. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Also feeling like you have the world at your feet and being prepared to move forward. Patience, compassion, serenity comes in, peace comes in, not holding yourself back in June, and feeling like, almost feeling like a whole lot of like heavy energy lifts in June. So I think June's going to be a good month for you. Yeah. Opportunities. There may be opportunities, maybe not necessarily when it comes to work, but like for fun, for adventure, for doing things that you haven't done in a while. What's the matter, lover? What's the matter, lover? You silly? Cappy, love reading in my relationship in the near future. Okay, let's see. We're going to do a love reading. You want to see me shuffle the cards? These cards are so old, they don't want to shuffle them. They don't want to make that bridge thing. Happy home comes in. The first card around you is the happy home. Spending time around the home. It also could be taking your current relationship to the next level. Casually dating, you could start dating steadily. Steadily dating, you could move in together, that sort of thing. And it may be something that happens out of the blue. There's a lot of strength around this relationship. Feeling stable, feeling secure, feeling victory and passion around it coming up. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Knight of Cups. There even could be some romance coming in. It looks like things are going well. Talia, will my aunt start drama soon? I feel like she's brewing something behind the scenes. I would say yes if that's what you're feeling. Yeah, usually we're not wrong about those things. Yeah, I would be careful. The thing is that for her, judgment is in reverse, so she may not have great timing. This may not have a good effect, you know. I don't understand people that want drama around them, but there are people that are like that. But judgment in reverse, it's like the timing isn't there, so I don't know if it doesn't blow up the way she wants it to, or if she feels like and people don't respond to her the way she's hoping. You know, it could also be like, you know, the little boy who cried wolf. You know, how many times are you going to start drama? We're going to start to see through it after a while. Hell, what are any illusions or thought patterns I need to let go of in order to continue my spiritual growth? What should I embrace to grow more? Okay. I would say the Empress comes up. So to me, the Empress is like the Earth Mother, or it's like a Greek or Roman goddess, that kind of a thing. So embracing all of the gifts and the qualities that you have as a person, whether they're good or bad, helps you to evolve. None of us are perfect. So I think a lot of growth comes through embracing things that we may not really care for about ourselves. You know, like sometimes like I can get really annoyed with myself for like not being organized, or like I'm like, well, why can't I just put things away? Like, why can't I just, stay on top of the cleaning or fold the laundry? Like, okay, all right, so I have to embrace the parts of myself that I don't really care for, um, and especially if you want to change them. But let's pull one of these cards too, because I want to see, like, embracing yourself on every level, even for the things that you don't like. Peace comes from within, do not seek it without. I also think, for all of us, or for most of us, like, letting go of like victim mentalities sometimes can be difficult. Like, like, for whatever it is, excuses that we make. Well, he would like me if I was skinnier, or he would like me if I was taller, or if I was smarter, I would get the better job. Letting go of that kind of thought pattern. Always trying to, like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you could say, I would get the job if I were smarter. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, I'll get the job anyway. Or, it's too bad that he likes tall girls. Yeah, it doesn't matter because he likes me anyway. Like, that kind of stuff. So kind of changing, when you have a thought like that, just throwing in at the end of it, yeah, it's okay, I still get what I want anyway. That kind of helps to, like, break up the energy of the victim type of, because I think that there's a there's victims, and then there are manipulators. So there are people that are kind of comfortable in feeling like making excuses for why things don't happen to them. And then there are people that manipulate situations and make things happen. I think that somewhere in between is, like, the healthiest place to be. You want to care enough about yourself to be able to move forward, but you also don't want to manipulate and force things that aren't meant to be, or that could be, not good in the end. You know what I mean? Um, but I hear a lot of, like, um, I've seen in the past a lot of people just changing, like, beliefs that they have about themselves just by throwing in something at the end like that really helps to change the pattern of their life. I mean, I felt like it's been helpful for me, because for me, I also always kind of took the victim like mentality, like, yeah, well, but that'll never happen for me, or I just don't have that kind of luck. And that's kind of like allowing the situation to manipulate, to victimize you. So now if I think that way, yeah, well, I just don't have that kind of luck. I just turn around and I'm like, yeah, but that can change at any moment. So that, I think those kind of things help. Emily, love read for June. Love read for June. Making a decision to move towards success. Bless you. It also looks like you get some passion coming in around love in the month of June. It could be with a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius. Person looks like they're fun, outgoing. They like adventure. They may kind of be all over the place. They seem to be very funny, outgoing, and like the life of the party. If you're not with anyone right now, there could be success around this type of relationship, or it could be a lot of fun. Starting sometime in June. Even if you're not with this person, they may enter in June. And you may make a decision to move forward, leaving things in the past behind that no longer serve you, or that aren't working, or that take too much effort. This relationship that comes in seems to be kind of effortless. There's also a creative project or a creative person coming in. It could be the same person, or it could be a different person that comes in, maybe a Pisces. So you got opportunity around you coming in the month of June, definitely. High vibration, what's coming in for me this week? Somebody for your past returns. You may have some luck with financial stability or money rolling in this week. Watch out for a little argument with somebody. It could be somebody that returns from the past you may have some words with. That may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Moving forward, your intuition is spot on. Stay connected to your intuition. Miss Ronnie, general for the week. You got money coming in this week. Hard work comes in and money, also happiness. You may be spending time with a Virgo. There's a Virgo around. There's also a Sagittarius. You may be thinking about taking a trip to water, by water, or near water. If you live near water, it's possible that you go there and you're spending some time there. If you can in your state. I don't know where you live, but something that's going on around water coming up. And you got happiness coming in. Maybe not this week, but long term, relatively soon, all 10 cups are going to be full. L. Will they want anything else from me once I compensate them? Okay. 'I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Sweet thing. What's Kenneth's movement towards me? All right, let's see. Victory coming in around this situation. But you're the one that's got choices. You're the one that decides what happens in this relationship, and you're going to be prepared to do so at the time. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, he comes in out of the blue. There's a lot of strength around this situation. If you want to move forward with him in the future, you can, but you're going to be the one calling the shots, not him. Excellent. I like that. Violet. Will the In the Woods story turn to the site? Will the In the Woods story return to the site? Okay, let's see. 70% chance yes, and use your intuition. High Priestess. Sweet thing. Why has Kenneth been distant? You know, a lot of people have been distant lately. Like I've been getting that a lot. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the new moon. You know, it was in Gemini. Gemini's kind of scattered, so maybe that has something to do with it. Let's see. He's been feeling a little out of balance, a little bit unfocused. I mean, this might have something to do with the moon. But you're going to hear from him. The celebration comes in soon. Reconnection with the Lover's card. Ace of Cups. Love cup is full. I wouldn't worry so much about it because I think it blows over pretty quickly. Hangman is in reverse. Things should move forward quickly, or get back to normal, or whatever it is, it blows over fast. I don't know why that coffee's awful. Oh, all the super chats are done? Okay, then let's cut them off, and I'll be back on tonight. Probably late, though. Probably like 9:30, 10. Maybe 10. I'll be on tonight at some point. I'm going out for most of the day, so either way. Let me do the moderators. Let me do this one for Lucy because I've seen this one from yesterday. Will I receive my 2 items from Depop next week? Okay, let's see. I mean, it's odd because I'm getting the answer as no, you won't, but I can't imagine how long it's going to take for you to get these items. Like, it doesn't seem like it should take that long. But the answer is no. That's what's coming up right now. We can always ask it again later and see if that changes. Brandy, is Devrick and Tiffany, are they still in a relationship? Okay. 70% chance, yes, they are, but the Seven of Swords is here, which means somebody is being betrayed. There's betrayal around that situation, so. Okay, Mel. What are C's real intentions? I think he only wants to readjust my spine. Wait a minute. I think he wants to readjust my spine only. All right, let's see. What are C's real intentions? Let's see. What do you think? What do you think? You don't know? Let's see. The devil is here. You know, that definitely could be some sort of an earthly pleasure. I mean, that would definitely be an earthly pleasure. However, it does look like he is prepared and focused on a relationship moving forward. He may be a little bit slow, stuck in the mud with the hanged man, but the Empress is here. Excuse me, with the Empress, be careful if you don't want children. But it's like a favorable omen of his intentions. If you're asking what his intentions are, you know, it would be like he would treat you well, or he would have good intentions. The devil, earthly pleasures, but you know, what guy doesn't think about that? You know, people think about things like that. That's okay. But it looks like, I mean, the Empress, that's pretty legit. He's also coming off balanced. I think his intentions, at least at this point, look pretty legit. I don't know what he's saying, but he's got high hopes. Like the Empress is like the energy of feeling, you know, like a princess and being treated really well. You know, it's not like, you know, like Queen of Swords energy would be like, well, good to you, that sort of thing. So, all right, I am going to go. I'll be on sometime tonight, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'm not going to say he doesn't want that. Of course he does. But I don't think that's the only thing he wants. I think that's a big drive, you know. That's part of it. All right, I'll see you guys a little bit later tonight. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Have a